Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for joining the live chat. Good to be with you. Special welcome to all the members who have joined. Shafu Well is the first member who commented today. Special welcome to you, Shafu. Members are those who have bought membership. They pay a few dollars per month. Membership link is given in description section of this video, this live chat. You can click the link to go to membership page. Warm welcome to other viewers too who are part of this live chat. We have Sammy B as well. A short live chat. I just want to report about TPLF's new accusations against the federal government. Things heating up between TPLF and federal government. Secondly, I have an update for you about Eritrean Air Force. Its known and displayed capabilities. I got a confirmation from an expert. I shared a video with that expert. I have received a confirmation about the Eritrean Air Force. I want to share it with you. We have Kidus Mulugata says, Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum assalam, Kidus. Assalamu alaikum is an Arabic way of greeting others. We Muslims, when we greet others, we say Assalamu alaikum, means peace be upon you. May you be safe and sound. May you be blessed. And in response, we say Wa alaikum assalam, means I have the same prayer for you. By the way, viewers, now all day what we see are very strongly worded statements. Yini Musica joined to welcome Yini. Yini is also a member. Special welcome, Yini. Goitiam says, greetings to you and everybody. Welcome, Goitiam. Yusuf Anwar said, do you think Ethiopia will take over Assab or Eritrea will disintegrate Ethiopia? I think he's asking about Ethiopian capability to take Assab or not. Okay, just a brief response, then the topic. Can Ethiopia take Assab? I'll do a video on that. I've been working on this topic for some time. Now I am clear. So I'll share my analysis with you tomorrow or day after tomorrow, because I'll be able to speak in detail about Ethiopian capability to take over Assab or not. Anwar Sheikh here. Sabah Yahya says, hi, how are you and your family? I'm fine, Sabah. Hope you're fine too. Yusuf Anwar said, do you think Ethiopia can afford fifth generation fighter jets? Well, Ethiopian military preparations are comparative. In comparison to Egypt, in comparison to Eritrea, Ethiopia is making preparations to strengthen its forces. Yes, Ethiopia can afford fifth generation fighter jets. Why? Because when you have decided that no matter how many people die of hunger in your country, you want to arm your forces, you can afford anything. When you have decided that you can build a palace worth billions of dollars, while people are dependent on wheat given by other countries, you can buy anything to arm your forces. But if you remember, I opposed when Ethiopia bought Akinji drones. I said Ethiopia has TB2s, Winglongs, Mohajir. It does not need to have very modern Akinji. Yes, Ethiopia should strengthen its forces, but it should also focus on development too. Average Dom says Gitacho gathering courage to visit Tigray means TPLF is on deathbed. Let's see. SG says Ethiopia can't even take Tigray. How can they take Assad? JY77 here. Maxi joined too. Welcome, Maxi. I was interrupted. I was saying that these days, what we are hearing is very provocative and disappointing. I mean, analyze the statements of the past few days. Statements, speeches, social media campaigns. Eritrea, Ethiopia, TPLF, Gitacho Group. If you analyze the statements of all these parties of the last few weeks, you would see the statements have been full of accusations against each other. Amhara region, Fano, Ola. This is what I reporting. Sometimes it's very disappointing. I mean, nothing constructive is happening. It's not easy, by the way, to do this type of conflict reporting. Sometimes you feel that everything negative happening, you should report it. You report it to educate people, to make people aware of what is happening in the region, in the country. At the same time, it's very stressful, I would say. Perhaps you can understand what I'm saying. By the way, you know that these days we are fighting second spam attack. And this time the attack is stronger than the first one. Last time they used max spam messages. This time they are using INU88. I think, yes, INU88 type of spam messages. And these spammers send hundreds of messages in. Why are they doing this type of thing? They want to block comment section. They want to force me to block all comments. I am fighting. Somewhere said, Sajid, you should block comments for a few days. You could lose your channel. It is being spammed, spam attacks getting dangerous. And believe me, I have to work a lot now because of these spam attacks. I report the spammers. I am doing whatever I can. I cannot destroy everything here, but I'm trying to counter them. I can easily block comments in one click. No one will be able to write anything on my views and news. This is the last resort, which I'm trying to avoid. I'll fight till the last minute to keep the comment section safe. You are safe, by the way. No one can spy on you. Basically, spammers want to block comment section. They have thousands of different emails. They generate messages through the use of applications. They can spam the comment section. I would request you, when you see spam messages, which are generally in Thai language, at the start of message you would see IN88. Do report those messages. Report the channel which is sending those messages. Report the account which is supplying those messages, because all of us should fight. Basically, the spammers want to silence me and silence you. They cannot silence me. They want to silence you. I am fighting for you. I am able to make videos. They cannot stop me. Basically, they want to silence you. They want to stop you from commenting. That is why we'll fight to end this spam attack too. Maybe they'll come up with new spam messages, but this fight will go on. We won't back down. We'll confront them, and I'll keep this comment section open until I can. One love here, average dom. Freedom is not free. Join to Mila TV Milat. Alim Simple Food. Beatam Gobis join. Beatam says the driver video you showed in Amhara region, he paid more than the doctor's wage in one day. Yeah. And government is part of it. I mean, government backed groups are forcing people to pay tall money. Eritrean Post says make a video about the preparation of the Eritrean Air Force jets drones. Well, Eritrean Post, I think we can only make videos once we know the confirmed capabilities of the Eritrean Air Force. I know about the Ethiopian Air Force confirmed capabilities, which types of drones, fighter jets, Ethiopian military has. We know it. We know about Eritrea too, but maybe they have bought some new weaponry. Blue says, please do Eritrea versus Ethiopia military comparison. I'm still waiting. Well, it's difficult to compare militaries. Difficult, but I'll do a video on Assam tomorrow. Let me start, viewers. I think we were distracted a little. I just wanted to brief you about the spam attack. Let me start, viewers. Now I'll speak for around 10 minutes, brief live chat, and then I'll take your questions. Can I start, viewers? Yeah, Elijah, I saw it. Okay, let me start, viewers. Firstly, Eritrean Air Force. Eritrean Post asked a question about Eritrean Air Force. I did a video after Eritrean Independence Day. I told you that during Independence Day celebration, some Eritrean fighter jets were seen, military planes were seen in the air over Asmara. I got some pictures, I got a video too. I sent that video to an expert. I wanted to show about the types of Air Force jets which were shown during Independence Day celebrations on Saturday, 24th of May. Now, I have got confirmation from that expert. He analyzed the video and he said, Sajid, only MiG 29 Russian fighter jets took part in that Independence Day celebrations, which were held up to 6 days ago. We know Eritrea has MiG-29, Sukhoi-27. They have been in possession of these two types of jets for years. Old fighter jets, not very modern. Now new versions of Sukhoi have been introduced. Ethiopia has bought Sukhoi 30, confirmed. It's not a rumor. Welcome, Yemesgan. It's not a rumor. Ethiopia showed its Sukhoi a few months ago. It means that either Eritrea did not buy any new types of fighter jets in the last few months, or fighter jets have been bought, new versions, but not being shown. Or orders have been placed for the purchase of new fighter jets, but the fighter jets have not arrived. Eritrea is known for keeping its military capabilities hidden. Ethiopia generally shows its military capabilities. So, no change in Eritrea in terms of their air force capabilities. Have they bought drones? They have been in talks to buy drones and fighter jets, and some anti-drone weaponry too. Uh, though I heard about it that they got some anti-drone weapons and some types of drones too. But problem is that how can we say for sure? We don't have any visual evidence. Visual evidence is only indicating that Eritrea has Hoi 27 and MiG 29. No confirmation of drones, but they'll definitely try to get drones, anti-drone guns, and some new fighter jets, keeping in view the rising tension with Ethiopia. Ethiopia is piling up new types of weapons, and Ethiopia definitely has an edge over Eritrea, over an Air Force. Air forces are playing a key role in modern wars. They have been very significant in the past too. But I think modern wars are being wrapped up by the use of drones and brutal use of air force. That is why Eritrea will buy, or maybe it's in the process of buying drones and fighting jets. Firstly. Secondly, TPLF issued a statement today, a very strong statement. TPLF confirmed my reports. I was the first one who reported that foreigners were being stopped from traveling to Tigray. How did I get the information? A foreigner contacted me. The foreigner was not allowed to board a flight for Mekelle. From Addis Ababa airport, he had to return. So he contacted me. He said, Sajid, I wanted to board a flight for Mekelle, but I was not allowed. I don't know what the problem is. That report confirmed. Secondly, I told you about restrictions uh, imposed on the movement of vehicles, trucks, trailers. I told you about the restrictions imposed in both zones, the Afar region, Amhara region. Now, videos are in circulation showing long queues of loader vehicles, standard in Afar, in Amhara. Ethiopian federal government is blocking the movement of these vehicles towards Tigray from Amhara and Afar. TPLF today in its statement mentioned these points that federal government firstly is restricting the movement of tourists, foreigners to Eritrea. Movement of food items to Tigray being restricted. Movement of fuel to Tigray being restricted. A confirmation of all the reports which I shared in recent days. And TPLF today warned that people are dying, that instead of solving the issue of IDPs, federal government is putting blockade around Tigray, which should end. Federal government is violating the Pretoria deal. Instead of violating it, federal government should implement it. Now, with every passing day, we see the temperature rise between TPLF and federal government. Especially after the removal of Getachew, we saw gradual rise in the escalation. I mean, after Getachew's removal, TPLF Even before that, TPLF went closer to Eritrea. Federal government cancelled TPLF's registration. Then federal government's NEBE, which is under the thumb of federal government, it registered Getacheo's party. Getacheo's party says it wants to hold its founding Congress in Tigray. The party is holding a press conference tomorrow. TPLF is calling for international intervention for the restoration of its status. In a statement a few days ago, it asked African Union observers, US, EU, Western diplomats to intervene to force the Ethiopian government to implement Pretoria and to restore TPLF status. No attention given so far by African Union, by AU, by African Union, by IGAD, by EU, by US. Nothing is happening which could de-escalate. Then we heard about partial opening of Tigray-Eritrea border. We heard about cross-border trade. And then in response, federal government imposed a blockade in Tigray. So nothing is happening which would indicate that there is strong prospects. There are strong prospects of peace. Rather, everything is pointing towards instability and uncertainty. This instability and uncertainty should come to an end. Otherwise, it could take some other form, some violent form. Now, I can take your questions, comments for 10 minutes, viewers. LM joined. Do welcome, LM. Eritrean Post says Eritrea has Sukhoi 27, MiG-29, but the new weapons might be kept secret. Yeah, I agree. Maybe they're not showing it. Lilo says, what is your view about future of Volkai? I don't know. It's as uncertain as other issues, like the status of TPLF. I mean, ambiguity is now enveloping the affairs of Tigray. Lack of clarity and instability, volatility. These are the words which come to my mind when I analyze the situation in Tigray. Hailu, RFN joined. Welcome, Hailu. Samson joined too. As an Eritrean, I sometimes see that Eritrea is Pakistan and Ethiopia is India, which is a puppet of the West. At least today, Pakistan is supported by Turkey, but we Eritreans always stood alone. Solomon says the spam messages are all coming from PP gang in Ethiopia. Believe me, it has become more difficult to watch your site, for it becomes fuzzy at times, also stops now and then. Well, I'm trying my best. As I said, these people cannot silence me. They want to silence you people. They want to stop you from commenting. That is why I report them. And it's easy to report a YouTube comment. Click the sender, the name of the sender who sent the comment. Then click the link which is more. Click more. You'll see report. Then report it, and then click the one of the options which has spam and send it. So they're basically trying to silence you. You should join me in this fight. They tried to silence me for 4 years. They've been trying to bribe me, trying to threaten me. They did whatever they could have done to silence. They could not. Now they want to block the comment section. Why? Because my views on news is the only channel which has a democratic comment section. Everyone is free to comment here. There is no other channel covering the horn where everyone, anti and pro, are allowed to comment. So they want the only existing platform for healthy discussion. But I'll fight no matter what the cost is. Yemaskin says Tafra is close to making one command. Let's see. Tafra has been working on it for some time. He can do that. He's the only man, by the way, who can really unite Fano. He can lead Fano. Zameen Kasi will have to step back a little. Welcome, Enge Som Photo. After some time, you joined today. Just uh, one comment which I want to respond to, then we'll end the live chat. Welcome, Pijo. Pijo Bianchi joined too. How can TPLF threaten the federal government when it no longer has any real leverage? It does have a leverage. It does have a leverage, especially when it comes to Ethiopian government's plans about access to sea. Because these plans put the Ethiopian government in direct conflict with Eritrean government. If there is Eritrea-Ethiopia conflict, the role of TPLF will be crucial. By TPLF, I mean Tigray military too. Both are the same thing. Tigray still has over 200,000 soldiers, not disarmed, not demobilized. Let's not rule out, let's not dismiss TPLF as a spent force. No. Simon is asking a question about Italy-France match tomorrow. Well, Simon, maybe you won't agree with me, but I think instead of wasting our time on watching soccer, on watching any type of sports, I think we should play that game. That's better for us. Spend 2 hours watching a football match. I think I should go to a gym for 30 minutes for a walk. That's better for me. With 31 minutes have passed, I think we should end the live chat. I'll be back tomorrow. We have 3 live chats this week. Tonight's was the first one. Tomorrow, I'll be back. Good to be with you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of this wonderful session. So, till tomorrow, bye bye.